just around, I think around October, hopefully.
And I guess
I'm hoping for anyway. There's nothing, I know no definitive time or anything at this point in time, but I would say mid through the fall that we'll be far enough along to where we can start airing another 8 to 10 episodes.
And it's too early to let people in on what some of the episodes are about?
No, I'll never do that.
Sure.
If I do that, they can have
I understand.
Of learning when everyone else does.
Same here. I know the shows, and I've got my mouth completely zipped. But this season is going to be even more hardcore than the last. I mean, I think that's fair to say.
Well, it might be. It's starting off with a lot more resistance than the first season did. And usually when you're getting more resistance, that means it could be more exciting.
What's the old World War II?
Put it this way, it's been more exciting for me so far.
But you're a fighter. I mean, that makes you only want to push harder.
Well, I believe in my country, and I believe that the citizens of the country are supposed to be number one, and it seems that we're not anymore. And so, in light of that fact, I'll always fight to try to make it that the citizens are number one, because that's what I believe our forefathers had in mind when they created the country.
We're going to go to break in a moment, and I do want to come back and get into Afghanistan and then the BP oil spill.
Like I said, Alex, I now know why we're in Afghanistan. It's called lithium. That's what every computer, every cell phone, everything that our modern technology must have. It's as valuable as oil, and they've determined Afghanistan is the spot in the world that has it. That makes things way more clear to me as to why. The war on terror is a sidelight. That's the cannon fodder. That's the red herring.
Let's elaborate on that with Governor Jesse Ventura on the other side of this quick break. Of course, the new book out for several months on the New York Times bestseller list, going to number 4, American Conspiracies. We've got it discounted at Infowars.com, and you can get a free film of your choice when you get the book at Infowars.com. So you can't beat that deal, and you support the movement to awaken the American people to this global crime syndicate. Governor Jesse Ventura, straight ahead.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Calben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Calben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The New World Order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions.
If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
We're going to get into the war, McChrystal, the oil spill, a bunch of other issues, but I wish you knew what I knew about the new season of Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura coming up in the fall. Now, you were worried, Governor, last time that it wouldn't air, and you had a bet with the crew and with myself and others that it wasn't going to air, and then it did air and got top ratings. Now, you say you're getting a lot more resistance. Do you think there's a chance it won't air this time?
Well, if it don't, it won't be from the people at TruTV, Mark Juris, because he's assured me. In fact, he told me point blank, eye to eye, that it never ever entered a conversation that these shows wouldn't air. And so, unless I fully now expect them to air. I mean, they let the first season go. How would they now come out for the second round and say no, these can't? So, I'm moving forward with the full anticipation that they'll all be on.
Well, it's also a #1 show, so if something happens there, you're going to be able to find another venue if you choose to continue your important work.
Well, I don't know, because let's all remember a lot of the TV stations fall under the same corporate umbrella. That situation does loom out there, and just like what I've learned through the grapevine, things pass through the grapevine and you learn a lot more 5-7 years later. I now learned that MSNBC badmouthed me and said that I was impossible to work with and all sorts of nonsense like that because of when I didn't get my TV show, because I opposed the invasion and the war in Iraq.
Well, I wanted to bring that up. National polls now show that Obama is dipping below 40 points. He's losing his Democrat support. He's now expanded more wars than George Bush has, statistically, according to the Washington Post as well. This war situation just goes on and on and on. What's your view on that?
Well, for me, it's as simple as this, Alex. It's time to end this nonsense. We're the only country in the world that is occupying other countries and invading other countries. We're the only one. Nobody else out there is occupying anybody. And my view is let's not only bring the troops home, let's bring our 78 foreign bases or whatever ridiculous amount it is all throughout the world. Let's come home. That day should be over with. That's my opinion. People may not agree with me, but my opinion is enough of this.
Well, we wouldn't be bankrupt if we weren't trying to be an empire. And the point I always try to point out is the American people pay for this empire, but we're not getting any of the goods that are being extracted. And that would be immoral even if we were. But this idea that we're going to get the money from the $1 trillion of lithium or we're going to get the oil. No, we fit the bill for these multinational corporations that use our nation as their muscle.
Exactly. And it's not new. Go back and read about two-time Congressional Medal of Honor winner, General Smedley Butler. He wrote a great book way back in the early part of the last century, talking about in the end of his fabulous military career, he felt that they were nothing but the strong arm for corporate America down in Central and South America. That when they wouldn't cooperate, they sent Smedley and the Marine Corps in. And that's what I got in trouble about a month and a half ago or whatever, 2 months, maybe longer now. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun. But I went on Fox News and stated unequivocally, I said, why does this country think that we're so shocked that we would get attacked by terrorists if indeed we did, to the level we have? And I said, when we've been practicing terrorism for 50 years, we just call it foreign policy.
Well, now they have over 1,000 drones operated by the Pentagon and the CIA separately, where people 10,000 miles away, 25-year-olds, are piloting drones. And now the headline in the AP was, CIA to now kill with drones unnamed terrorists. And if they just see someone with a gun in Pakistan or Afghanistan, they drop a Hellfire missile on them. And they admit, if we kill 150 people at a wedding to kill one bad guy, that's okay. Since when is dropping a bomb on a wedding and killing a bunch of men, women, and children because they think one bad guy may be there? Since when is that not terror?
Well, and not only that, but look what we've done to Cuba for 50 years. Cuba has done nothing to us, yet we've blown up